Hello students, this is Supriya Mogle, Assistant Professor at Center for Distance Education, Shivaji University, Kolhapur. I am here to discuss about 7 P's of service marketing. This is one of the interesting topic of marketing in which there are 7 P's related with services. So we are going to learn in this video what is service, the meaning, definition and some examples related with services and 7 P's. So first we'll see what is service. Service can be defined by action of organization that maintain and improve the well-being and functioning of the people. Or you can say the activities, benefits and satisfaction which are offered for sale are provided in connection with sale of goods. So as you know goods, okay, a product is offered to the customer and he can use that product, he consumes that product, okay. But in services goods are tangible, we can touch that good, we can feel by that testing or by hearing, etc. But services are intangible, okay, you cannot touch that, just you have to experience that, you can experience, okay. That is called services. So the activities, benefits and satisfaction which are offered for sale to have customer satisfaction, better the performance of the service, it will lead to increase the satisfaction level, okay. So in the goods what you say, you measure the quality of product. If suppose there is one standard, you have decided one standard for the goods, and as compared to that standard the goods are that type of quality, then you can say it is a good product. But in services, uh, it is experienced by the performance, okay. What he is experienced or why it is a good service means, when you are going to experience that, when you are going to feel that experience, that is lead to have customer satisfaction in service sector. So we'll see some examples regarding services. The first is this transportation, then banking. Banking is also one service. Then hospitals, electricity, insurances, or education is also a service sector. Then hotels or restaurants where you go and have the food, you live there. So that is also a service. And telecommunication. Okay, so these are some examples of services where you are going to pay the money for that services they are providing to us, okay. In the goods what you do, you give the MRP price of that product, but in services better the performance will lead to better the level of satisfaction, and thus the expenditure or the money you are going to pay is depend on that service. So services are intangible and goods are tangible. In services you have to feel that a service, or you have to experience that, then also you are going to leave, or you are going to have the customer satisfaction, okay. Then 7 P's of service marketing. There are 7 P's. First is product, then price, place, promotion, people, process and physical evidence. So what you are going to discuss in the product? In product, in case of services, product is intangible, okay, and it is heterogeneous and it is perishable. Why perishable? Because today I'm going to offer something, for example in my restaurant, if today customers are coming, I'm going to give 30% discount to all the customers. But if he comes tomorrow, then that offer is not available for tomorrow, it is for only today, okay. So that is called perishable service. Then in this, product and consumption is inseparable. Okay, you are having product as well as consumption at a time, and there is scope for customization. Means you can modify that service by having customers expectation, means as per the customers expectation. For example, in restaurant, if we are offering some pizza, okay, or offering some Punjabi dish, for example, and they said ki I don't want that much spice in that vegetable or in that dish, make it medium spicy. So that is called scope for customization. Means as per the consumption or as per the consumers expectations, we can customize that product, we can change on the spot at in that product. Okay, so it is not possible in goods. That is the difference between services and goods. Then careful while designing the service offering. You should careful while designing the service, because you should aware about the market, other competitors, what they are providing, what they are offering in that service, that also you should know. Or customers expectation, you should understand what is their actual expectations. So these are comes under product. Then price. So pricing of service is tougher than pricing of product. Okay, why? Because in case of goods, raw material cost and production cost, we add some margin of profit, and then we decide on price of that product. Okay, but in case of services, attendant cost is very important. Attendant means the cost of labor who are going to provide the service to you. In for example, same example I'm giving, restaurants. Okay, you are going to live in that lodge for 2 to 3 days, or you are going to have some outing in five-star hotels. And if that that attendant in that restaurant, he is having a good service like housekeeping, or he is changing the bed sheets, and there is cleanliness in your room, or bathrooms are also very clean, and bedsheet are also very clean, various facilities they are providing. They ask as per what you want in the food, or lunch, dinner, etc. So that is called how the labor is going to communicate with you, how the performance of labor. Is he careful about you? Is he giving the best service? So that cost depend on that cost. Okay, or it also have overhead cost. Okay, so they charge for the cost of food served as well as the charge of ambience provided. Means in five-star hotels, it is the different as compared to the local hotels, right? Their ambience, or their the furniture used, or the services provided, the hygiene, etc., everything is different. So as per that, they are going to charge the price. Then next is place. Now place, service cannot be transported or stored. Okay, so the location is really very important factor in service marketing, because if you want one good, okay, if you want anything, any antique piece from other location, from Rajasthan, there are so many antique pieces, okay, show pieces. So I want that. So you can you can take that by online also. You can order that, and it can be transported. But services, if suppose in Gujarat there is really very nice places, you can travel that, or it is good for tourists uh, who want to travel in that place. So this is cannot be transported. Okay, so you have to go there and you have to travel in that place, or you have to experience that by going to the Gujarat. So that is called service. Okay, service cannot be transported, or service cannot be stored in one place. So here location is really very important factor. Services provides, service providers have to give special thought to where the service would be provided. Okay, for example, restaurants. Where are the restaurants located? Okay, these are located in busy and upscale market. Why busy market? Because customers are going to come to have their lunch, have their food, or who are coming from other cities or other nations, they are going to live in your restaurant. So it should be in near to them, it should be, in the center of the city. And suppose there is holiday resort. Okay, you are going, you want to go out for outing, and you want to relax, you want some peace. So that is, you decide or you select holiday resorts. These are located countryside, away from the rush, away from the noise of the city. So that is called place. Place is really very important. Then promotion. So promotion, you are going to promote your product by using advertising, or advertising in the newspaper, television, radio, etc. So in goods, you can give some, you can show that product on the television. You can show that demo for how to use that product, what are the advantages of that product, and people can attract to that product, or people can get the information regarding that advantages of that product. But in services, it is really very crucial in differentiating the service offering, because it is really very difficult to decide the price of that service, because it is, you know decided experiencing that. So service providers, how they decide the promotional strategy. They they use advertising. Means airlines or banks or insurance companies, they invest heavily in advertisement, and they are going to attract customers in the related segments. Then people means, services are inseparable from the people who are providing it, because customer service training staff. Okay, there is a staff who are going to give the service to the customer. So training to the staff is really very important, and this is on the top priority. For example, in restaurants. Okay, one restaurant is known for good food, but as well as it is well known for service provided by the staff. If you go to some shop and you want some jeans, okay, and that salesman or that attendant is not going to show some varieties of the product, then you will dissatisfy, because you are, not liking his behavior. You don't like his behavior. If he is going to attend you properly, if he is going to show some varieties as you want, then you are going to satisfy with his service. So that is why people are really very important in service. And suppose in banks, or in departmental stores, or in supermarkets, customers, what they want attention. That means the storekeeper, or the, the staff in the banks or in the supermarkets, they should attend the customer. That is customers demand. That's why people are very important. That means this P is really very important in service. Then next is process. So some standard of service is, repeatedly delivered. okay, to the customers. Most of the companies have blueprint. They provide details of the service. They, delivery processes are there. So that is called process. You are going to have some standard of service, and you are going to continue that process. Then physical evidence. Now physical evidence, as you know, service is intangible, but you can it providers add some tangible elements into their offerings. Tangible event elements, why they add in their offerings? To enhance the customer satisfaction. For example, in hair salons, okay, hair salons are well designed, properly furnitured, and there are waiting rooms also. They keep some magazines, or the sofas are there to read or to relax for their husbands, okay. So that is called physical evidence. Or for example, in the restaurants, they heavily invest in the interior designing, in decorations, and that is called the physical evidence. Means they are going to add some tangible elements in the service, and customers are going to have unique experience. So to have that unique experience for their guest, they are going to add some tangible elements in the service. So these 7 P's are really very important in service marketing. First, only 4 P's were considering, like product, price, place, and promotion. But recently, 3 P's have added in this service marketing, which are also to be considered, which are also really very important. Okay. So here I complete my video. I hope you understood the concept. I have given some easy examples and explained in easy language. So I hope you understood the concept. Thank you.